Excellent. Excellent. Any questions? That was amazing. So that is what happens when a whole bunch of you have shown up at least 3 days this week. Right? And not everybody and not every day. That's not the point. Consistency is the point. Because you guys just saw me demonstrate that twice and then just nailed it. Right? Smooth and look, we're all kind of warm, right? None of us got even like that fifth gear spaz out mode. Everybody knew what was happening on both sides of the drill. That's like one of those moments where you're like, I'm kind of hitting it, right? Hold on to that, just briefly, right? That's motivation. It should feel good. Okay? So, we're going to briefly review the 2 escapes that we worked this week. Then we're going to drill those just like that. That same pace, right? Enough reaction from our partners so that we know what's going on, but also letting the technique happen. Okay? So, the first one we looked at was our jailbreak. Justin has me here in good side control. Right? Remember, this process and these principles are the same every single time. If you guys start making them the same every single time, they'll start to be more effective, right? What do I need first? Frames. And the reason I need frames is why? To create space, right? If I just held flat here, this pressure, I can't move, nothing is going to happen. But as soon as I start to build up some frames, right, against my partner's rib cage, see, I've tucked this far side arm under my partner's rib cage. I'm not pushing out to the hip. I'm tucking it underneath so that it's supported by my torso, right? And the second frame is against my partner's throat. Now, even if he's strong and heavy, I can support his weight here, right, with very little energy. That little space is enough. Okay, I'm gonna start to hip out to create more space. I'm bringing my knee shield in as another frame, right? I'm trying to work back into my partner now. Make sure we feel that, right? As I'm framing here, once I get my frame in, I start to work into them, right? I'm not always being reactive against his pressure. I'm creating pressure with that frame, right? Creates a little more space. I drop that frame down to the mat. I take my opposite leg and pummel in, right? And now I can use this butterfly hook to come right up in our butterfly guard. Like you mentioned, right? If I'm able to create enough space just with this knee shield, like this pummel in is just the option that I want because I want to play butterfly guard, right? There's nothing that says I can't just create some space, maybe just disengage, right? Or pull full guard, right? Those are all legitimate options, right? We're just drilling this specific scenario and coming back to butterfly guard. Make sense? Okay. Let's get a couple reps on each side there, and then we'll work to the other. Ready? 1, 2.